Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Peace Jones. Don't forget to like this video, to comment on this video, and to subscribe to this channel, okay? If you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for subscribing, because I know you have already, okay? You guys, I'm always encouraging you guys to comment and like. If you enjoy the video, like. If you have something to say, comment. If you have a question to ask, comment. If you have something to add, comment, okay? And for my loyal subscribers that have been here since day one, thank you guys so much for sticking it out with me, okay? More content to come, all right? Let's go ahead and do a little get to know me, okay? Because you guys have been rocking with me since 2019. And I feel like I haven't given like a real Q&A get to know me. So I did post on my community tab about 2 weeks ago a little questionnaire Q&A asking you guys to give me questions. However, I didn't receive any, so I just put together my own little Q&A, and this is just like 25 little questions that I kind of like sampled, and I'm going to give you guys the answers, and hopefully at the end of this video, you guys will feel like you know me just a little bit better, okay? So let's get right into it. Number 1, describe yourself in 3 words. So the first one would be understanding/tolerant. So I said understanding/tolerant because I think that I'm the type of person that I try to take myself outside of the way that I think, the way that I operate, what I like, what I would have done, and put myself into other people's shoes. And I also try to be very understanding of what they may have going on, maybe their traumas, maybe their triggers, just who they are, because I do realize that I'm not the prototype for the way life is supposed to go and things are supposed to be done. So I really do try to be understanding of others. And I think hand in hand with that, I'm very tolerant. And a lot of times my friends say, you know, I wouldn't have let me got that far. I wouldn't have put up with that much. So I would say I'm pretty tolerant also of people's unfortunately bad behavior. But I think that comes with me just trying to be understanding and aware of how other people function and operate, okay? Number 2 would be I'm self-motivated. So I always say, like, I don't really need someone to push me in this life. Of course, support is super appreciated. Of course, I want my friends to show up for me. Of course, I want people to kind of, you know, give me that nudge and say, you can do it, you're the greatest. But if I had to only count on myself to push myself and accomplish my goals and do what I need to do every day, I can surely do that on my own. If you guys don't know what the love languages are, there's 5 of them, and one of them is words of affirmation. And I've always said that's definitely a plus in a relationship, but it's just something that I feel like I got this all inside of me, okay? So I'm self-motivated, I'm understanding/tolerant, and then number 3 would be I'm funny. So you guys know how normally when people say, describe yourself in 3 words, people try to pick these huge, amazing words to describe themselves. I say, you know what? Let me just throw something in there that's simple and so true. I am funny. If you know me in person, I'm sure I've made you laugh before. When I was in high school, the superlative that I won hands down without a question was class clown. I am known for just making jokes, being very goofy, outgoing, super silly, literally dying laughing at my own jokes. So yes, I will keep you entertained, and I am naturally a funny person, okay? Now, let's get into my favorite food. That is the next one. So my favorite food, I would say, is fruit or seafood. I like any type of fruit, honestly. I love dragon fruit. I like pineapple. I like watermelon. I like kiwi, star fruit. I literally love so many fruit, usually more so the exotic ones rather than the basic orange and apple. But I love fruit and I love seafood. You guys, I am from the DMV. You guys know Maryland has some of the best seafood ever. So yes, I grew up on Maryland blue crabs, oysters, clams, mussels, all of that. I love me some seafood, okay? Number 3, my idol. So I always said ever since a kid when I would be in like school and they'd be like, who's your role model? Who's your idol? It always kind of threw me for a loop because I never really had one person that I wanted to be like or I aspired to be like. I think that comes with my self-confidence where I'm kind of like, I want to be the best me rather than be like or emulate or imitate someone else, right? However, I will say that right now at this particular time in life, one person that I look up to is Kanye West. Yes, Jesus, yay, Kanye. I think he is such a inspirational person. I mean, aside from the antics on social media and the bad things that people say about him, I really do think that his story is one to really admire. You know, he literally has made a fortune just from moving strategically, branding, believing in himself, having confidence, and just working really, really hard. And I think that that's amazing. And that's something that I want to do in this lifetime. All right. Number 4, my favorite type of music, reggae and Afro beats. Okay, you guys, I love uplifting music. Believe it or not, if you listen to music that's like very down, very derogatory, very violent 24/7, that does something to your mind. Okay, listen to good music, joyful music, positive music, and trust and believe if you listen to some good reggae, some soca, some dancehall, some Afro beats, you will be feeling lovely by the end of that playlist. Okay, I love it. Number 5, my biggest fear. So my biggest fear is something that I don't even want to repeat out of my mouth, so I'm not going to say it. So I'm just going to skip over that one. I don't like to speak things out of my mouth and then they possibly come into fruition. So number 6, the perfect date. So the perfect date for me would definitely be outdoorsy. So obviously it would have to be warm outside. And I love the beach. So I think the perfect date would maybe be like a road trip to the beach, get some really nice food, sit on the water, have some wine, and just like really chat, take it easy, and get to know each other. I am a very adventurous person, but I do feel like when I'm looking for a date, at least earlier on, I want it to be a little bit more chill. I want to kind of vibe, feel your energy, and, you know, take it easy. Definitely love adventurous things once I'm really in it with you, but until then, I like to take it easy. So number 7, my style. So this is like concerning fashion. I would say my fashion style has grown over the years. I used to be like a very colorful, very like eccentric polka dot, plaid, stripe, like just bow, you know what I mean? But I think that as I'm growing, my style is more like urban and like simplistic or minimalistic. So I'm finding that I like to wear like a lot of bodysuits with like joggers, or bodysuits with leggings, bodysuits with biker shorts or jeans, and then just like solid colors. I'm liking a lot of like oversized t-shirts, just kind of like that look, like that minimalistic, chill, cute look. I do definitely still get dressed up and I still wear floral and things like that, but it's definitely been tamed a bit more. And I would say I threw in urban because I do still like streetwear. I do still like tennis shoes and things like that. So yes, that's my style. Number 8, my favorite season, definitely summer. Although I'm a spring baby, I love me some summer. I love the heat. I love the sun. I love summer. So that's my favorite season. Number 9, do I believe in soulmates? Yes, I do actually. But I do not believe that your soulmate has to be someone of the opposite sex or someone that you're romantically involved in or with, I'm sorry. I always said that I felt that my best friend was my soulmate. I felt that when we were in the thick of it and we were just the best of besties, She understood me like no one else. She made me laugh like no one else. There was literally no other female that I had ever come across that I could say I had that same type of connection with. There was no other person, no other man. So I've always felt that that was probably my soulmate. Some people think you can have more than one soulmate, which that could be, but I personally will just say that I believe in soulmates, and I believe that they don't have to be romantic or of the opposite sex. Number 10, one thing that I've mastered that I once hated. So that would be public speaking, you guys. I literally, although like I said, I'm so goofy and funny and silly, I used to be like shy as well. Like that's so weird because it's like, how am I making the whole class laugh, but then I'm shy? I hated public speaking. It made me so nervous. Like I did not like it. Now I could definitely read in front of the class, but when it came to like literally getting up on a stage in front of a crowd and reading something, no way. But I actually had a supervisor that forced myself and my coworkers to do it. And I started to really practice it. I realized that it was a skill that I was going to need as a professional. Obviously, in undergrad, I had to do presentations. In grad school, I had to do a lot of presentations. And I finally mastered it. And I actually grew to really enjoy it and become very confident at doing it. So yes, that's one thing that I used to hate that I have now mastered. Number 11. My favorite movie. So my favorite movie is Forrest Gump, you guys. I know, old, but that's my favorite movie. There's so many great messages in that movie. It's crazy. Like you can literally pull so many amazing messages from that. I love the whole storyline. I love how it's depicted. I love all the history in it. So yes, Forrest Gump is my favorite movie. What do you love most about yourself? So number 12. What I love most about myself is my confidence in myself and my ability to stand in what I believe, despite what other people think, despite what other people are doing, despite what other people believe. I've always been one to just dance to the beat of my own drum. And that causes issues a lot, especially within female friendships, because I feel like a lot of times for some reason, females kind of want you to do what they do or like what they like. And it's kind of hard when you kind of like stand alone in, hey, I don't want to do this, or I'm not that type, or this doesn't intrigue me, you know? It's kind of like, oh, well, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, that's me. I am so true to myself. I like what I like. I'm going to do what I feel is best and what I enjoy. So I love that about myself, that I'm not swayed by others and I'm not a sheep and I don't really care what other people are doing or what's trending. Number 13, my fave ice cream flavor. So my favorite ice cream flavor used to be chocolate chip cookie dough. But now I'm not with all that extra stuff. So I just like vanilla bean. Haagen-Dazs vanilla bean. Bomb. My favorite wing flavor. So my favorite wing flavor would have to be lemon pepper, okay? I don't know where you guys are from, but where I'm from, we have this place called America's Best Wings. Bruh, so good. They're lemon pepper wings with some ranch and some celery. Bruh. And it's crazy because I haven't had them in so daggone long. Y'all remember that wing shortage where like they literally started upping the price of wings like crazy? I was like, nah, I'm not paying $15 for 5 wings. So I stopped going, but I surely do miss them. Number 15, something nostalgic that you miss. I would say my whole childhood, bruh. Like I had such a real 90s kid childhood. I would say nostalgic would be like watching 106 in Park with Roxy and AJ. No, that was AJ and Free, Roxy and Terrence. Yes, I miss that. I used to watch it at my best friend's house. I miss eating pickles out the jar with her. I miss eating the strawberry shortcake ice cream. I miss just playing outside, changing after school into your outside clothes, grabbing a snack, going right back outside. I don't know. There's just so much that I miss about childhood. Even the little toys and the Happy Meals. So much, y'all. So much. The fashion. going to Value City. I don't know if you guys had that where you're from. But yeah, man, so freaking much. I miss it. But anyway, so number 16, my go-to quick meal. So this would be like a go-to quick meal that I'm good at making, that's quick, easy, that I always make when I'm in a rush. And I would say that would probably be spaghetti. I make a pretty good spaghetti, and I feel like even if I have 30 minutes to get it done, like I can still make a really flavorful, good spaghetti meal with some garlic bread on the side. Number 17, my largest purchase. I would definitely say that would be my home. Number 18, my favorite piece of clothing. So right now, I would say my favorite piece of clothing is this blazer that you guys will probably see at some point in another video later down the road. But it is a blazer that I recently purchased from Zara. I got it on sale for, I believe, $80. And it's like an olive green leather blazer. Such a statement piece. So adorable. I love it. So I plan on wearing it once it gets a bit cooler, because it's very, very thick and warm. So I don't want to wear it when it's still too warm outside. And I want to wear it with some black leggings, some black boots, and a black tee or turtleneck. So cute. What's my go-to hairstyle? This right here, a slick back bun, quick, simple, easy. And if I'm actually going to get it done, it would be large knotless braids. Very pretty, very simple, very stylish. Number 20, my favorite quick getaway. That would be Florida. Straight up. I always say that Florida is cheap, it's beautiful, and it's not a long flight, at least from where I fly out of. I would also add Vegas to that list, but it's not a quick getaway because the flight's like 6 hours. So we're gonna go with Florida. Love it. It's like being on an island without actually paying the price to be on an island, you know? Number 21, my favorite airline. You guys know I do travel chat on here, and I am a solo traveler. So we had to get into the travel questions. So my favorite airline would be Delta. I know everyone's like, Southwest, Southwest. But I love Delta Airlines. I love those cookies, bruh. It's the cookies for me. That's what does it. I love Delta Airlines and their cookies. And I also do love Southwest. Number 22, my shoe size. It is a 9 in heels and an 8.5 in tennis shoes. Number 23, do I like spicy or mild when it comes to food? I like spicy. I love spice in my food. Number 24, my favorite brand. So I'm going to say my top 3 favorite brands at this point would be ASOS, Zara, and H&M. Number 25, last but not least, would be my pet peeve. And I would say that would be copying me. I hate it when people copy me. And I don't mean like, hello, where are you at? Where are you at? No. Mocking? No. I mean, we're too old for that anyway. But copying me as far as maybe I'm with you and I'm discussing something, I'm saying like I'm really interested in this, and then before I know it, you jump up and do it. Or maybe my style, I notice that you don't dress like me at all, and then next thing I know, we've been hanging out for a month, and now you literally try to imitate my style to a T, or ideas that I've shared with you, or I don't know, like I just hate it when someone isn't creative enough to just stand in what they like or to discover what they like and they're interested in. And instead they use you and rely on you to pull your ideas and your, you know, inspiration and just make it theirs. Like, I don't like that at all. And a lot of people do that because, believe it or not, a lot of adults don't really know themselves and they don't take the time to learn themselves. So they just jump on, oh, she does this and it's cool, or she likes this and it's cool, or she said this and it's cool. And it's like, come up with your own ideas, your own swag, your own likes and dislikes. You do not have to jump on everything that I want to do or I like. So yeah, that's my pet peeve. All right, you guys, I hope that now that this video is concluding, you guys feel that you've learned a bit about me and you know me a bit better. And you guys can ask me any questions below, and any comments that you have, drop them below as well. All right, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.